Hi guys, welcome back to Bhanumurthy's Academy of Objective Physics. This is a coaching center, tuition point. We are giving the coaching, online coaching, offline coaching for NEET as well as IIT JEE, then CBSE entrance examination in 2024. So maximum response is coming. Now in this video class today, I am projecting some important tips in physics which are very useful to the students, those who are appearing for NEET entrance examination as well as IIT entrance examination in 2024. Okay, my dear students, let us move quickly to these tips. A car is traveling on the horizontal level road. It covers the first half distance with velocity v1 and next half distance with velocity v2. Then what is the average velocity? This question already asked in NEET entrance as well as IIT JEE mains entrance examination. Answer is v2 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So in this institution, the proofs also we can discuss. But this is the video class, short term. So that's why I am projecting only formulas. Second tip. In the first half of the journey time, the car is moving with velocity v1, and the next half journey time, it is moving with velocity v2. Then what is the average speed, average velocity of the car? v1 plus v2 by 2. Okay, so half of distance, half of time. So these hints are very important for entrance point of view, my dear students. Please keep it in your mind. The third tip I am projecting here: a body is falling from a certain height h and striking the ground with some speed. What is the average speed? That is under root of 2 gh by 2. So if height is given to you from which the body is falling, you can calculate the average speed. Next, fourth tip is the body is falling from a certain height. Of course, the time is not given. This time it is striking the ground in t seconds. In time t seconds. This time is given. Then average velocity is gt by 2. My dear students, these are the average velocities we discussed in first 4 tips. The major formula, the basic formula for the first 2 formulas is sum of the distances divided by total time. And the second basic formula for these 2 tips is average velocity, sum of the velocities by 2. My dear students, here the speed initially is equal to 0 for the third tip, and velocity is under 2gh on the ground. Here velocity on the ground is gt. If you substitute these two here, you get these 2 formulas. So these are the hints I have given for average velocities. My dear students, let us quickly move to these rates of derivative types. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Everybody knows the definition, but this sentence is very important. If the velocity of the car, any vehicle, is constant, its acceleration is 0. Now, external force is the rate of change of this, angular linear momentum. Rate of change of linear momentum. If linear momentum is constant, external force is 0. Observe the differentiations here, okay? Now, torque means the rate of change of angular momentum, you know that. If angular momentum is constant, then torque becomes 0. You observe these 3 derivatives, okay? So if the quantity is constant, its differentiation is 0. That is the concept. If any physical quantity is constant, its differentiation with respect to time becomes 0. So that's I want to tell these tips now in this video class. Now, one more tip I am going to give here. Some more tips I am giving here. This is the way of my teaching here in this institution. If you are interested to join in this institution, you contact these numbers and try to get as maximum details as possible from me. So we are conducting home tuition classes for the students who are not coming to this institution. So it is our advantage to you. Okay, home tuitions we are conducting, and at the same time we are conducting online classes in physics. Okay, through all corners of Hyderabad as well as India, we are providing online classes, physics classes for entrance point of view. At the same time, we are conducting offline classes also for the students who are nearby LB Nagar region, Nagor region, and Vanasthalipuram region in Hyderabad. Okay, let us move to another tip immediately. This is velocity time graph. Velocity is on y-axis and time on x-axis. The graph which we get represents, this is acceleration number 1, this is acceleration number 2. These two graphs represents acceleration. The slope of velocity time graph represents acceleration, you know that. This is angle theta 1, this is angle theta 2. Then theta 2 is greater than theta 1. Slope of this one is greater. So tan theta 2 is greater than tan theta 1. Okay. Then acceleration 2 is greater than acceleration 1. The slope represents tangent. If tangent of angle is greater, its acceleration is greater, corresponding acceleration. So this is the information I want to give here. This is also very important, which acceleration is greater. Not only this chapter, in any chapter. So if it is given like this, rate of change of, then which one is greater, they will ask. Next one, suppose I am giving one graph to you. This is velocity time graph. So it's corresponding time 2 seconds, it's corresponding time 6 seconds. This is 4 seconds and this is 8 seconds. This is the time taken on x-axis and the velocity is taken on y-axis. This is 10 meters per second. My dear students, they will ask, by giving this graph, they will ask what is the displacement covered by the particle. Displacement covered by the particle is equal to sum of the areas under VT graphs. This is very important tip. The area under VT graph represents what is that? Displacement. So here three areas are there. This is A1 and this is A2. We can divide the areas into three parts like this for our convenience. So sum of these three areas A1 plus A2 plus A3 equals to total displacement. It is also very important tip. A1 means half into base into height and base into height, then half into base into height. Like that we can calculate the total area as well as total displacement covered by the particle. One more hint I want to give, my dear students, that is some graphs are given to you how to find out distance and displacement. So this is the graph I have given to you. One graph like this. This is 0, this is 2 seconds, this is 4 seconds, this is 8 seconds, and this is 12 seconds. Time is taken on x-axis and velocity is taken on y-axis. This is 10 meters per second, this is minus 5 meters per second. My dear students, question number 1 is what is the displacement? Displacement means this is A1, this is A2. So displacement if they ask S equals to A1 minus A2. The graph which is above x-axis to be taken as positive, below x-axis to be taken as negative. So that represents displacement because it is a vector quantity recognized. Okay. And distance if they ask, distance is equals to sum of the areas. Total area represents distance because distance is a scalar quantity, always sum of all those areas. So how they will ask the questions in examination is very important. This is displacement, this is distance. Okay, by giving such type of graphs, we can calculate. This is my way of expression. In this tutorial institution, we can give so many tips in every chapter so that the students can get maximum benefit in entrance point of view. Okay, bye. In the next video class, we are going to project some more important tips from other chapter, say capacitors, current, electricity. So many topics are there, so which are very helpful to the students. My dear students, if you are interested in this to join in this institution, please like, share and subscribe. Subscription is very important and please press the bell button without fail. Okay, so subscribe all these videos and do viral these videos to all your friend circles so that everybody can get the benefit. Okay, let us see in the next video class. Bye.